हेलो एवरीवन। आप देख रहे हैं हॉगवर्ट्स लीगेसी। और इससे पहले कि हम गेम प्ले शुरू करें, आपने अगर पिछला एपिसोड देखा होगा तो आपने देखा होगा कि वो हमने ऑलमोस्ट 3 घंटे का गेम प्ले एपिसोड डाला था। तो इसकी वजह यह है कि हम हॉगवर्ट्स लीगेसी को जल्दी से ख़त्म करना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि इसके आगे मैं आपके लिए जो गेम प्ले लाऊंगा वो आपको बहुत पसंद आएगा। और मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं इस गेम को आधे में छोड़ के उस गेम प्ले की ओर ना बढ़ूँ, इसीलिए हम पहले इस गेम प्ले को ख़त्म करने के लिए हम बड़े एपिसोड डाल रहे हैं। वरना आप सोच रहे होंगे कि इसने पहले के एपिसोड मतलब 1-1.5 घंटे के डाले हैं और इस एपिसोड को मतलब सीधा 3 घंटा यानी कि डबल कर दिया। तो ऐसी बात नहीं है, हम हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी को 100% कंप्लीट करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन हम समय रहते ही हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी को ख़त्म करना चाहते हैं। इसीलिए हमने बड़े एपिसोड्स डालने के बारे में सोचा है। तो अभी बिना देरी के हम शुरू करते हैं। वैसे कल का एपिसोड आपको कैसे लगा वो कमेंट में ज़रूर बताना। इस पिछले एपिसोड में हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें की। अगर आप यहाँ पे देखोगे तो हमने हमारा उड़ने वाला ब्रूम भी अनलॉक कर लिया है। अभी फ्लाइंग माउंट जो है वो अनलॉक नहीं हुआ है। इसके अलावा हमने बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट किए। अगर आप देखोगे और भी क्वेस्ट बाकी है, जैसे कि मेन क्वेस्ट है द रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट्स। बहुत सारे साइड क्वेस्ट हैं, तो यहाँ पर भी जाएंगे। गेम प्ले देखोगे तो हमने मतलब 17वीं लेवल तक गेम प्ले किया है। 60% चैलेंजेस भी पूरे किए हैं। इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा फील्ड गाइड चैलेंजेस हैं। आई होप हम इसे समय रहते कंप्लीट कर लें। तो हम सीधा गेम प्ले की ओर बढ़ते, ज़्यादा बातें नहीं करेंगे और गेम के बीच में भी मैं कम से कम बातें करूँगा, जिससे आपको गेम प्ले का पूरा मज़ा मिले। किससे शुरुआत करें? द रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट्स जो है उससे करें। वैसे तो उसके जैसे रिक्वायर्ड लेवल 6 है और हम ऑलमोस्ट 16th लेवल पर है। कॉन्जरिंग स्पेल और इवेंट्स को भी जैसे स्पेल्स भी अनलॉक हो जाएंगे। या फिर ये पहले फ्लाइट टेस्ट वाला कर लेते, क्योंकि ये मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि आसानी से कंप्लीट भी हो जाएगा। ठीक है, पहले फ्लाइट टेस्ट वाला कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं।
Revelio.
लॉक हो गया है तो ठीक है, इसमें वेट कर पहले ही कर लेते हैं, फिर आगे बढ़ते हैं। ये तो वही बंदा है ना जिसे हमने क्रॉसवर्ड्स में हराया था। हाँ,
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court.
I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Come on, Leander. Ugh. That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. I'll let you have that one. Accio. Try to beat that.
ये 10 पॉइंट्स आगे और ये हमें बोल रहा है ट्राई टू बीट दैट.
Accio.
ये बात.
Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Revelio.
Black had it cancelled. We wouldn't be looking so far. Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success. Now that's more like it. This'll take some getting used to. Made it.
अरे यार
Did it. Brilliant.
यार
This is rather fun. Oh! Oh! That wasn't too bad.
इतने रिंग मिस होने के बाद भी हमने इसको हरा दिया स्ट्रेंज इतने रिंग्स मिस होने के बाद मुझे लग रहा था कि हम हार जाएंगे इससे लेकिन अच्छा हो गया इसको हरा दिया
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine, you won.
Cheated bitch.
Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
तो अभी हम क्या करें? एलबीविक्स के पास जाके इसे बताएं या अभी मेन क्वेस्ट करते हैं? एलबीविक्स के पास बाद में जाएंगे।
Professor Hackett isn't him.
Revelio. Revelio.
ये क्या है?
Revelio. Revelio.
आप फिल्म देते।
While I remember.
Revelio.
My
Revelio.
My older sister's taught me.
Levioso. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely
Revelio.
by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move
Revelio.
on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. 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 Revelio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of an unidentified gear that you collected. मतलब जो unidentified gears है हमारे पास वो यहाँ पे हम reveal कर सकते हैं. Stand cloak. लेकिन ये सिर्फ लेवल 12 है. 42, 36.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
ये ठीक है। Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
तो ये एक हमारे अपने पर्सनल रूम है जहाँ पे हम प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं और बहुत सारी चीज़ें कर सकते हैं।
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
एक ही क्वेस्ट में 3 स्पेल सीख लिया.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
अच्छा.
thoughts, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
तो एक बढ़िया क्वेस्ट थे। इसमें हमें सेपरेट रूम मिली जहाँ पर हम स्पेल कास्टिंग और वो सब कर सकते हैं। तो रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट का चैलेंजेस, हाँ ये इसके अपने भी चैलेंजेस है शायद, आगे चल के हम वो देखेंगे। फिलहाल अभी दूसरी क्वेस्ट की तरफ जाते हैं। Acquire and use venomous tentaculous or acquire and use mandragon multiple simultaneously. तो शायद यहाँ पे हमें venomous tentaculous मिलेगा। ये क्वेस्ट पहले करते हैं और फिर जब हम एलबी वीक्स के पास जाएंगे तो हम वहाँ से मैंड्रिक को खरीद लेंगे। टैलेंट्स में हमें एक पॉइंट मिला है। नया स्पेल सेट ऐड कर ले, लगता है कर लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से हमने अभी 3 स्पेल सीखे हैं तो एक और स्पेल सेट की जरूरत लगेगी। लेकिन इससे पहले मैं और ऑप्शन देख लेता हूँ, बढ़ा सकते हैं। ये भी काम की चीजें, डिफेंड हो मास्टरी। शायद आगे मेरे पास कोई कुछ क्वेस्ट है जिसमें हमें ज़्यादा कॉम्बैट नहीं करना, तो इस हिसाब से हम पहले स्पेल सेट ऐड कर लेते हैं। आई होप आप एंजॉय कर रहे हो गाइस। अगर आपको गेम प्ले के बारे में कुछ सजेशन है, हमारे गेम प्ले के तरीके के बारे में या फिर कोई भी, तो कमेंट में ज़रूर बताना। इस हिसाब से हम हमारा गेम प्ले ढालने की कोशिश
Revelio.
Must the balmy foolish are preparing to troll for the ballot.
Revelio.
अगर आप अपना गेम प्ले थोड़ा सा सूझबूझ के करोगे तो आप एक साथ काफ़ी सारे क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर लोगे। जैसे कि अब आप देख रहे हैं कि अब हम वो वेनमस टेंटाकुलस का क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, जहाँ पे हमें हमारा जो दोस्त है उसके लिए एक बड़ा वेनमस टेंटाकुलस लेके आना है, और हमें खुद को भी वेनमस टेंटाकुलस को इस्तेमाल करना है कि हमें विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा सीखने के लिए हमारे ऐसे वेनमस टेंटाकुलस और मैड्रिक का इस्तेमाल करना है। इसी हिसाब से अगर आप एक दो क्वेस्ट एक साथ कर पाओगे तो आप इस गेम को जल्दी से ख़त्म कर पाओगे। अगर आपको पूरी तरह से गेम एंजॉय करना है और आप अगर गेमिंग स्ट्रीम्स या फिर गेमिंग यूट्यूब चैनल नहीं चलाते हो तो कोई बात नहीं, आप धीरे धीरे भी कर सकते हो।
Revelio.
love to have a house.
Drum bubbles are a magical flying insect that produce a tracer which causes melancholy. If consumed, they feed on nettles and nest in dark and secluded places. Unfortunately, they are prone to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein. तो वो नीचे है मेरे ख्याल से।
Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Defender. Incendio.
लेकिन ये क्या है? क्या है?
Revelio. Lumos.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Confringo. Revelio.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Confringo. Defender. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Whoa. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Defender. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
तो वहाँ पे हमें एक्स्ट्रा वेनमस टेंटाकुलस मिलेगा, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ गाइस। शायद हमें दूसरे क्वेस्ट के लिए जब हम फ्लाइंग टेस्ट के रिजल्ट्स बताने के लिए जाएंगे उसी समय लेना पड़ेगा। नहीं यार, हाँ तब यहाँ से ले सकते हैं।
Revelio.
Unidentified outfit.
Revelio.
Greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of the Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has assistant fruit size, deep reaching and converted as schools dungeons.
Revelio.
Oh, if you try to study in the library. I'm glad there's a Slytherin in here.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
नया रोब अनलॉक कर लिया है। लेजेंडरी आउटफिट इसे शायद जाके चेक करके दे। ये फनी है। अभी के लिए इसे पहन लेते हैं। शायद अब हमें हमें एलवीविक्स के पास जाना चाहिए। वहाँ पर जाके हम कुछ आइटम सेल कर देंगे।
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
पहले हम हमारे जो भी गियर हम इस्तेमाल नहीं करते वो उनको बेच देते हैं। 36 37 41 इसे रख लेते हैं।
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Revelio.
Hengist of Woodcross.
They were out the other day.
James and Scott.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
तो इसमें 2000 कॉइंस नहीं लगते। क्या हम इसे ले लें? ले ही लेते हैं, हमारे पास बहुत सारे
You'll be
coins हैं।
thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
इस ब्रूम में कुछ ना कुछ तो खास होना ही चाहिए, वरना पैसा बर्बाद हो जाएगा। तो हमें अब यहाँ पे जाना है, यहाँ पे। अब हमें एक मैड्रिक की जरूरत है।
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Lumos. Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Mind where you're aiming that thing. I've easy access to deadly plants if you hadn't noticed.
No need for sleeping draughts.
वेनमस टेंटाकुलस और मैंड्रेक को प्राप्त कर लिया है। एक्वायर एंड यूज वेनमस टेंटाकुलस एंड तो वेनमस टेंटाकुलस को हमें इस्तेमाल करना है और फिर मैंड्रेक को मल्टीपल एनिमीज पे इस्तेमाल करना है। ठीक है, क्वेस्ट को हम ट्रैक करते हैं।
Proper day's work at night.
लेकिन उससे पहले हम नया गियर्स चेक करते हैं, इससे हमारा लेवल और बढ़ सके।
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got
Revelio.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
बिना क्लोक और रोप्स को गायब किए हम एक भी
Whenever
ड्रेस
you're about.
देख नहीं पाएंगे.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
15th लेवल और लेजेंडरी आउटफिट्स है तो ये भी ठीक है. रोज राइडिंग अटायर, लेकिन और देखते हैं और क्या है.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
एलिगेंट कैजुअल यूनिफॉर्म, ये शायद स्कूल का है.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for
ये
you.
है हमारे पास.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history with whom...
ये ठीक है.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
Well, hello there. Come in. Look. And if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
You'd think knowing spell.
been at this for hours.
यहाँ पर हम venomous tentacles इस्तेमाल करते हैं.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. 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 I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. That's that. Settled. Assignment's all finished. Revelio.
There you are. The Crosswands duelist to beat.
Here I attend herbology class during the day, तो herbology का क्वेस्ट तो हमने कंप्लीट कर लिया है, मतलब उसका जो असाइनमेंट्स थे वो, तो वो करने से पहले मुझे शायद प्रोफेसर फिक को रिपोर्ट करके आते हैं, फिर दिन में हर्बोलॉजी क्लास कंप्लीट कर लेंगे।
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
टैलेंट पॉइंट शायद अवेलेबल है। इसे अनलॉक कर लेते हैं।
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. Revelio. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
फ्रीजिंग स्पेल सीखने के लिए बोला है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वो जो टावर है वहाँ पे हमारा पहला ट्रायल शुरू होगा। वहाँ पर लड़ाई वगैरह हो सकती है, कॉम्बैट सिचुएशन हो सकती है, तो शायद से हमें पहले साइड क्वेस्ट चेक कर लेने चाहिए।
Revelio.
वहाँ पे कॉम्बैट सिचुएशन हो सकती है, इसलिए हम वहाँ पर जाने से पहले हम ग्लेसियस का क्वेस्ट कर लेते, जिससे हमें वो वो फ्रीजिंग स्पेल से मिल जाएगा। फिर वैसे विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा का जो गार्लिक का असाइनमेंट है वो तो हमने कंप्लीट कर ही लिया है, तो उसे भी एक कर लेंगे। कॉन्जरिंग स्पेल, हाँ तो ये दो पहले कर लेते हैं, अभी के लिए कर लेते हैं। फिर हम परसिवल रैकम्स का ट्रायल्स कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, उसके बाद ये नीचे वाले कर।
Revelio.
It was a long time ago. Let us keep our heads about this. I think we... You've made your point. What do you want?
इससे फुल है।
Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. Incendio. Window. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
QE.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Leviosa! 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 Protego! Leviosa! Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely. Terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
Levioso!
Wingardium Leviosa. ये इसे इस्तेमाल कैसे करना है?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा के बाद में मुझे नहीं लगता हमें अब लेवियोसा स्पेल की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा स्पेल से एडवांस है, तो हम लेवियोसा को रिप्लेस कर देते हैं रिपल्सो के साथ। ये ठीक है। इसके बाद की क्वेस्ट जो है वो करते हैं क्लासेस के पॉप बलून्स ओवर हॉक्समिल स्टेशन।
I think rules against these things.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Because I'm a
Be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
ट्राई कर देते.
They come after me. Come out before I find you. I heard something. You! What do you think you're doing?
Defender!
Confringo!
Incendio! Confringo!
Protego!
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
What the?
Incendio!
No!
Incendio! Confringo!
Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Defender!
Come! You're embarrassing yourself!
Incendio!
What have you done?
Defender! Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Rookwoods don't go down easy!
Expelliarmus!
That's fine! Confringo!
Defender!
Potato!
Confringo!
Confringo!
Thought you had me there!
Confringo!
I plan to make... Oh, at least give it a bit of effort!
Potato!
Too slow!
Stupefy करना पड़ेगा.
Confringo!
Potato! Stupid one! Yup! Confringo!
That's nothing!
Expelliarmus! Defender!
Oh, no you don't! Ooh, was that meant to frighten me?
It's flipendo. Once you've completed the necessary tasks, you can
Defender!
Incendio!
Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Incendio!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Potato! Incendio!
Accio!
Confringo!
Rookwoods don't go down easy!
Repulsor!
Gah, that was a mistake!
Incendio!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
मुझे लगा था ये आसानी से हो जाएगा. पर ये रोस्ट चैलेंजिंग.
Revelio!
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, वैसे कर तो लिया हमने।
Revelio.
मर्लिन ट्रायल को कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं।
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
इससे शायद हमारा गियर स्लॉट बढ़ गया होगा, देख लेता हूँ। चार से बढ़ गए गियर स्लॉट।
The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Revelio.
पर मुझे 2 क्वेस्ट दिख रहे हैं। शायद हमको उसको अनलॉक करके आ जाते।
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor. Revelio.
Armchair. This hamlet is simply crawling with life.
I can never feel my daughter again.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley. Edgar Adley. No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
I'm very sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula.
Milo
He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio. Now, where could that acromantula cave be? Revelio. Revelio.
गियर्स मिल तो रहे हैं हमें, लेकिन अभी जो मिल रहे वो इतने मतलब ज़्यादा लेवल के नहीं, तो ज़्यादा फायदे में भी नहीं। बस हम इनको बेच कर कुछ ऐसे ही बना लें।
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
फिलहाल एप्स कॉर्नर के का ट्विस्ट बाद में करें। फिलहाल मैडम कागावा का असाइनमेंट कर लें। गेस में क्या है? डार्क आर्ट्स ब्लॉक और remotely car। ये बढ़िया है।
Repulsor. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. I should investigate. Incendio! Convulso! Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
It's you! Thank you again for... Now that I have all my gobstones back, I'm ready to take on all challenges. If I can find any.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. 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 Brilliant.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching on quickly.
Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthete also has powerful learning tools.
Revelio. Cabalso. Glacius! Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Hogwarts challenge था ये तो.
Revelio. Revelio.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Well, I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Quickly now.
This will permanently incapacitate every enemy of significant damage from.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
ये बढ़िया है.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose there must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Oh, this day's gone on too long. What was that?
Petrificus Totalis.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. Who's there?
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Who do you think you are? Childish! Your little magic tricks won't distract me! Let's get this over with. Defender! Ascend!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind.
Revelio.
But this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
कम हो सकता है।
Revelio.
जो फोटो में वो जो प्रोफेसर है वो।
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
अब जाके हमारा फर्स्ट ट्रायल आया है जो कि प्रोफेसर पर्सिवल रेकम का ट्रायल है। अभी तक हमने एक भी ट्रायल नहीं किया है, ये पहला ही ट्रायल है, तो इसके बाद हमें पता चलेगा कि ट्रायल के साथ क्या हमें मिलता है।
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
आप सोच रहे हो कि मैं इतना रिवीलियो क्यों कास्ट करता हूँ? इसके पीछे वजह ये है कि आपको समझना होगा कि ये हॉगवर्ट्स लीगेसी है और इसमें मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा रिवीलिंग या मिस्टीरियस ऑब्जेक्ट्स वगैरह है, तो आपको हमेशा रिवीलियो करते जाना है नई जगहों पे।
Revelio.
क्या आपको नहीं मालूम आप कौन सी चीज़ को मिस कर जाओगे।
That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio.
Brown leather fingerless gloves पहन लेता हूँ। इस एंशिएंट मैजिक वाली जगहों पे आपको 101% आपको कॉम्बैट करना ही होगा, क्योंकि इससे पहले भी हम जब इसी जगहों पे आए हैं वहाँ पर हमें कॉम्बैट करना ही पड़ा है।
Revelio.
देखा आपने, 1 2 3 4 5 इसी की मैं बात कर रहा था कि
Revelio.
Revelio बोल देता हूँ।
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Defender! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! These look familiar. Accio! Was it Accio I used before? That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Revelio. Changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. More statues. Glaciers! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glaciers! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glaciers! Not making this easy on me. Revelio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio. Expulso. Accio. Revelio. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Accio! Revelio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Revelio. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio.
लगता है कि आगे भी कॉम्बैट होगा तगड़ा वाला।
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
ये जो सामने वाला ये था, ये आर्चवे में आने से पहले नहीं था।
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Revelio! Revelio!
यहाँ पर भी लड़ाई होने वाली है शायद, क्योंकि पहले हमें विंगडवेयर पोर्शन मिला है। पोर्शन फुल हो गए, एक क्यों इस्तेमाल कर?
Revelio! Don't like the look of this. Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
रखना चाहिए ताकि
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. What a relief.
ये शायद बॉस फाइट.
Another pensive.
Quidditch room. ये अच्छा है.
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora.
Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio! More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
अगर आपने एक बात यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखी होगी तो यहाँ पे जो एक प्रोफेसर है उसका नाम भी चार्ल्स रुकवुड है और मेरे ख्याल से वो रैंडरॉक का जो साथी उसका नाम भी रुकवुड है तो शायद उसी वजह से उनको शायद मतलब हर एक एंशियंट मैजिक का जो भी ट्रायल से हुआ जगहों की इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती होगी.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
इसी के बारे में कह रहा था कि ये जो फोटो में जो प्रोफेसर है चार्ल्स रुकवुड और विक्टर रुकवुड जो कि रैंडरॉक का साथी है ये सरनेम से में तो शायद इनमें कुछ ना कुछ तो कनेक्शन हो सकता है और इस कनेक्शन की वजह से रैंडरॉक और रुकवुड हमारे पीछे हर एक एंशिएंट ट्रायल ट्रेसेस तक पहुंच जाते हैं.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
और कुछ साइड क्वेस्ट कर ले परचेस प्रोमिनेंस मेट प्रोफेसर ऑन आइदर साइड also मतलब वो मरा। तो ये शायद लॉक खोलने का स्पेल दिखता है, ईस्ट क्लास। गाइस, इसी के साथ ही हम आज का एपिसोड एंड कर देते हैं। आपको अच्छा लगा। मुझे मालूम है कि ये हमारे रेगुलर एपिसोड से बड़े एपिसोड्स हो रहे हैं, लेकिन आप एक चीज़ ध्यान में रखिएगा, इस सीरीज के बाद एक हम बढ़िया सीरीज ला रहे हैं, बढ़िया गेम ला रहे हैं। उसी की वजह से हम गेम को जल्दी से ख़त्म कर रहे हैं। भले ये मज़ेदार गेम हो, फिर भी हम इसे जल्दी से ख़त्म कर रहे हैं। तो आप भी इसी पेस के साथ ये सीरीज देख लीजिए, ठीक है। अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो लाइक ज़रूर कर देना, कमेंट कर देना आपके ओपिनियंस और कुछ सजेशंस हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर दो चैनल के लिए, ताकि आगे आने वाली वीडियोस के बारे में आपको पता चल सके। और ठीक है, बाय बाय फ्रेंड्स।